La película Cassandro nos lleva al mundo de la lucha libre mexicana. Dirigida por Roger Ross Williams, esta película narra la vida de Saúl Armendáriz, un luchador gay que se abrió camino en un deporte tradicionalmente dominado por hombres. Conversamos con Roger Ross, su director, acerca de esta producción.
Thank you so much. It's very exciting.
Thank you, thank you. Can you tell us what initially drew you to Saul Armendáriz's story and inspired you to make a film about Cassandra?
Yeah, I made a short documentary about him for the New Yorker series on Amazon. And when I was making the documentary, I fell in love with Cassandro and his story immediately. The first day, it was love at first sight. And I said to myself, "This is my first scripted film," and Cassandro and I cried together, and we immediately said, I said, "Who can play Cassandro?" And it was immediately Gael García Bernal.
Es protagonizada por Gael García Bernal, Joaquín, Cosío y Raúl Castillo, con apariciones especiales de El Hijo del Santo y Bad Bunny.
How was your experience of working and being immersed in the Latino culture? Did you discover any unexpected or profound insights that influenced your personal perspective in this movie?
I mean, everything was new for me. What was really interesting to me was the culture of the border. The Mexican community who live in El Paso on the border wall, like live on the wall. Cassandra lived on the wall. Across the street is the wall, and to me it was shocking because I, heard a lot about the wall, obviously, but I hadn't really seen the wall, and it just looms over everything in their community, and the helicopters that fly back and forth, along the border, the American Border Patrol, and it was like a culture. It was like an eye-opening experience of this culture, and I wanted to capture that, which is why in the movie, Cassandro and his mother live on the wall with the backyard that is really on location on the wall. With the backyard is the wall with the trucks, because there's a highway in between the two walls and the trucks going by. And I really wanted to capture that. And him crossing the border is really important because there's this dual culture between Juarez and El Paso. And Yocasta, actually, who plays his mom, she comes from a long family of domestic servants who crossed over to work for the wealthy families of El Paso as maids. So I loved this culture.
Tonight. This guy right here is an exótico.
Stop wasting my time.
Brother Cassandra explores the intersection of roughly identity and culture. What message or themes do you hope the audience take away from the film?
Take off your mask, sin máscara. Take off your mask and be yourself, and be truly who you are. Because when you're yourself and you accept and love yourself, then others will also love you, because you can't love, no one can love you, and you can't love anyone else until you love yourself, And Cassandro learned to love himself, and he earned the respect of the lucha libre community through self-love and being proud and openly out as a gay man.
Finally, what was the most memorable or poignant moment your experience while working on this film?
The whole thing. I mean, there were many poignant moments. I love the scene when him and his mother sneak into the house that's for sale and swim in the pool. And Juan Gabriel is the theme. Is the we couldn't get a lot. His music is very expensive, so we couldn't license a lot. But like that song, hearing Juan Gabriel, seeing them in the pool at sunset, it's just a beautiful moment between a mother and a son, and I love that moment. It's also I equate that moment to a baptism of Cassandro, the birth of he was the birth of Cassandro, and his power and owning his power.
That's incredible, Roger. So, congratulations again. Actually, that was an incredible experience for me. I am Latina and I didn't know that story. So, that
Oh,
was incredible. Thank you so much.
thank you so much.
Sobre